For a pyramid, um, I like to draw the base first. We're basically drawing a diamond on its side. And what's important here is making sure these lines are parallel to each other and these lines are parallel to each other. And we want to, so there's the center of our base. If we draw a straight line straight up, that's how we center the tip of our pyramid. And we just draw straight lines to the corners. And if you practice enough, you don't need these guides too much anymore. Now we're just going to draw or erase what's behind. We love Tom Cardy. It's just because your date is a freak. So erase anything that's technically behind the cube or the pyramid. I know my shapes. Meh. My lines aren't perfectly straight. So my pyramid kind of looks melted. But that's okay. It shows up better on camera and we're just practicing. Just practice. I can have my 4-year-old teach you shapes when you're here. Hell yeah. So, or let's draw her son. I'm kind of proud of the little cube. Hell yeah. I'm glad, buddy. That's awesome. Make sure we date our drawing. I promise you won't regret doing that. I promise. It might seem corny, but when you practice and you start getting like this, you start understanding it's second nature. You're gonna appreciate the hell out of that date. So sun's coming this way. Shadows being cast. I guess some of that would be in shadow, wouldn't it? I drew it too low. We're gonna cheat a little bit. Take some artistic license. I should have drawn the shadow like going off of the page much, but it would have elongated it. And I kind of want to do the whole shadow on this one. I drew that line a little harsh, so I'm just gonna just basically the weight of the eraser. Just lighten it up a little bit. again, my triangle, my lines look a little melted. So we're just going to pretend that it's made out of cheese. Let's start with the darker side this time. Again, that's the side furthest away from the sun. Like a phoenix. Have a good bathroom, little Mac. Don't fall in. Bring your phone with you so I can walk you through it. Just show you what I'm doing. Don't worry about going over the lines right now. We're going to define those lines a little bit later. As in right now. I'm going to leave this since we're just going to blend it anyway. Yeah, okay. Little Mac, you're going to want to grab both sides of the seat. And you're just going to just hold yourself down, okay? You're in it for the long haul. Are on Apple Music or Spotify? Oh no. Yep, Spotify has its limits for sure. Just going to define this line a little better and blend away from it into the dark part. I don't know if anyone else found those back in the day. I assume so with this audience. I think I know what you're talking about. Like the dubstep Zelda music. Okay, I like that edge. It's good enough for jazz. Whoops, I was on HB. It's not a big deal. It's only like 2 steps away from 2H. Now we're doing our midtones, so we want it to be lighter than this. We're not going to overdo it. That silly penguin. I guess I don't know what you're talking about. And if you're coming in quote unquote late, there's no like late. You can show up whenever you want. But if you missed the other two shapes, don't worry. It'll be on the YouTube channel this weekend. Probably have that VOD go up probably Saturday. Saturday, probably, gosh, I don't know. 8 o'clock ish on Saturday. Just depends how fast I can edit. I think I'm a pretty fast editor. So we have this weird highlight where I was a little too scared to get close to the shadow side of the edge. So we're just gonna very lightly use the very edge of the pencil. The tip of the pencil is not even touching the paper. Just slowly erase that weird highlight. Oh, I already vibe with this song. So we're making the shadow a little bit darker than mid-tone. Define that edge a little bit. Define this edge a little bit. Yeah, classical guitar is so relaxing. Even when it's even when it's played quickly. It's something about how the tones resolve. It's kind of this twang that like feathers out. Okay, we got a good set definitions of midtone and shadow. And we kind of smudged this out of existence. So we're just going to go back and define where the lines are again. And again, using the whole surface area of the eraser. There was a version of the title demo for Majora's Mask where an AI, Suno AI, took over and made its own rendition of it, and it's so good. AI music's getting better and better, and it's a little scary to me, if I'm being honest. Alright, so it's one of our lighter shadows. It's not a huge deal. Well, we've been going for like an hour and a half already. We can always add more. And if it's too dark, well, we can always erase it. You can't fuck this up. Dancing with yourself. That's not even close. Do you mean dancing with myself? Oh, okay. Okay. Isn't it? It's Billy. Yeah, Billy Idol. There you go, buddy. Okay, so